Hey, what's up, guys? It's Chat, doing a war with Powerbang. So, for you guys that don't know Powerbang, he is a big YouTuber account. He's with a clan called WHF, but this is a little war that we did over here. We were trying to do an arranged war against Jake from One Hive's Patreons clan, and then this group is Powerbang's Patrons. But we ended up matching with a different random clan. Just still trying to get used to the new ranking algorithms and stuff. But I just did like a really sick Town Hall 9 attack. I did a Queen Walk GoVaHo. First time I tried it, and really successful with it. But check out this guy. So these guys didn't change their bases. I don't know what's going on, but R50 3-star their one. Kind of funny Town Hall 8 against Town Hall 11. But anyways, getting to the attack. Okay, so pause it. Take a look at the base. Like, it's not that high of a Town Hall 9. I'm used to hitting higher, but lots of places for bombs, right? And this was a clean attack, so I didn't know where it was. So, like, possibly where that king's standing, and then probably somewhere along that line where the queen over to the expo. So, but it could even have been there. So, who really knew where the bombs were? So this is kind of a base where I saw an opportunity to do um, a Queen Wa GoVaHo. So with the new timer, we really need to be conscious of how much time we've got. You can see like my replay was approaching that amount of time. So um, things like we need to basically make sure that there's all of the buildings around the outside are getting cleaned up, as well as doing the main GoVaHo attack or GoHo attack, so that we can actually take out all the defenses. So what I chose to do was the queen is pretty close to the edge. And I can also get some possible bomb placements if I do Valks and my king as a kill squad with the golems. So what I do is I'm going to enter there with the kill squad, but I'm also going to do a queen walk. So I start her over here, and her basically purpose is to take out pretty much this entire section and then work her way around. So you'll see it kind of live. I'll go through at 1 time speed and take a look. So you can see 3 whiz get dropped. So one there, and one there. That's going to create the funnels for my kill squad and the queen. That whiz does go down, so he's not able to finish his job. But I take a risk and assume that she's going to walk north anyways, and it turns out to pay off. So now you'll see this is a level 20 queen. That's about the minimum I would recommend for a queen walk. Some guys are doing it with lower, but I find that especially at Town Hall 9, you need as much time as possible, and lower level queens just don't have enough DPS to get through the base like this. I'm just going to pause here because there's 2 things. So you can see like that whiz took out 3 buildings, that whiz took out 2. So like there's no way for my king or Valks to walk around the base at this point. They're all going to focus on these buildings and then drive in towards that queen. So that's really important. The next thing you'll see is I drop a single hog here. What he's going to do is go into the base and lure the clan castle at a time when it'll get lured towards my queen when she's not in danger of multiple point defenses, because she can only handle 3 point defenses at any given time. Plus she's got a couple splash there, which is already creating a dangerous situation. And then if you add the dragon and loons on top of that, she's going to go down. So it's important to get the dragon loons out so that she can handle them without being targeted by multiple point defenses at the same time. She does get a little bit deeper than I want her to before the CC comes here, so I do rage the healers and the queen, and I poison the CC troops. So it slows down them and it speeds up and makes the queen more powerful. So she handles them no problem, still full health. And at this point, I can go into the far side with the other troops because I do have to be conscious of time. So too long of a queen walk can lead to a timeout. So I'm going to let her do her thing, and I'm going to focus in on here. So you can see the whiz created an even deeper funnel there. We broke in with the 2 golems, and the queen was already there, but I'm going to jump anyway. So as you can see, the king didn't even have to work on the queen there. That was all the Valks. Their main purpose in that is actually finding the queen as well, and so they're really good at that. I did lose 1 to a spring trap, but most of them are still surviving, and they're in that heal, so they're going to stay pretty healthy. They take out those bombs, so there's little risk for my hogs here, and you can see them. They're working on some defenses right there. Meanwhile, that expo is locked onto that queen. It's not changing target, so there's no risk to any of my Valks or hogs in the core. They can just focus on their job. Those Valks are helping with cleanup. Meanwhile, I've got some archers down here doing some extra buildings. So again, at this point, the Valks are going to work on those expos, clan castle, and then it's pretty easy cleanup at this point. There's still quite a few buildings, but full health heroes, some Valks still left alive, and we've got some archers helping out around the core, or on the perimeter. And a quick cleanup. So that was my first attempt at a Queen Walk GoVaHo. So you can see very few hogs compared to what we're usually going in with GoVaHo, but they're not really the main part of this attack. The Valks do a lot more work, and then the Queen obviously took out probably 30% of the base on her own. So a really interesting tactic. I'm going to start bringing it in with our wars, and the place that it really shines is the anti-3 bases. So we'll see them on more spread out, non-symmetrical bases. So going to try that later in the war, and wish me luck. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.